Alrighty, let's do this. Hope everyone's having an awesome day today. Appreciate you guys joining, and I'm excited. I'm excited, man. For those of you who don't know, this is Court Master, and yesterday I debuted my interview with Soul Lift, who is one half of the development team behind this incredible drum app, and just want to do a sound check, make sure I can hear myself. Uh, where's my audio? Let me know in the chat if you guys can all. Alrighty. Never mind. There we go. A little bit delayed, but it's all good. One half of the development team behind this app right here, SDS-X. And him and I have spoken a while ago, and I knew about his efforts with this app from a few months back. But today, him and his partner Ryan put out a update to the app, and I'm really excited about it. I wanted to just launch it a little bit and check it out a little bit before starting this stream, just to kind of understand a little bit of the basics, so I can bring something to the table here. I didn't want to be fumbling around too much, but I also wanted the whole sense of discovery to be sort of intact as well. So that's where we are today. And hey, what's going on, Coco Maidena? Did I pronounce that correct? Hopefully I did. Thanks for joining. Let me know in the chat too, where all you guys are watching from. Drop a note in the chat there. Just let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm in Central Jersey myself. And at the end of the stream, I want to give you guys some details about the giveaway that I want to do with this app here, where I'm going to be giving away a few copies of the lifetime membership. If you update your app, you'll be greeted with a couple different options to unlock all the features. You have a monthly, you have a yearly, and you have a lifetime option. And so this is the lifetime option here. And Chile, awesome, cool. All right, and this is, what we're gonna kind of go with. So what I wanna start with is I just wanna kind of explore some of the drum sounds that are on the app. And I want to kind of go through some of the features, right? One of the big things that I was exploring a little bit before this was the fact that AUV3 is now enabled in this app means that we can use this in AUM, which to me is a huge deal, because now you can quickly get patterns created here and then use your slew of other iOS music apps, synthesizers, especially for me, to kind of quickly get a pattern created. And that's kind of what I want to, kind of do a little bit today. So let's start off by just kind of going through a few of these different kits here. So you have this option here, and you have all of these kits that you can kind of go through. You have community kits too, which I guess I'm not sure exactly. I'm interested in knowing a little bit more about this. If there's a way if I create a kit, can I upload it and can others be able to see it? I'm curious about that. We'll explore that a little bit in just a moment. But of course, you have the pattern sequencer now you can record. And if you go to any kit and hit the play button, there's going to be a pattern already recorded. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, bro? Thanks for hopping on for a little bit. I know you got a busy afternoon yourself, so I appreciate you hopping on. So yeah, you have that going on. And what if you're like, oh, I don't want to use that beat. I want to create my own. Well, first of all, let's just take a moment to say I definitely appreciate the fact that you have beats that are drum patterns that are already included by default, so you can kind of get an idea of the direction of the kit. And so if you hit this button here, you will get this screen. And if you hit any one of these are all the different patterns. If I hit 2, that's different. You can also do it in real time. So it looks like when you do it that way, it looks like, let me see. It looks like it will do multiple patterns in a row. So there's probably a way to program so that it's going to do multiple patterns in a row in succession before looping to the first one. Someone said the patterns live on the kits. Yeah, that's what it appears to be. They live in the sense of they are on the kit. When you go to any specific kit, you'll get a different pattern, right? So for example, the pattern that you guys are just hearing is going to be different on this Blue Boy kit. So let's hear. Right, so it's different. So I'm going to go through a few of these kits, and then I want to show you how to record your own pattern as well, right? So let's go through a few of these and find one. So yeah, if you keep holding the select button down and press subsequent patterns, it will create a chain. There you go. So for example, if I go to default kit and I hold this down, well, let's see. So there's a chain. So that should be doing, and it's very interestingly, okay, I see. So as you can see, they color coded this so that like it's getting like a little bit brighter to show you that these are all part of the chain in that order, I imagine. So let's go to something different and let's go back. So what if I wanted to do 1 and then 8 and then 6 and then 3 and then 5? Yeah, right? So it gets lighter. So it's going to start on 1 and then go to 8 and then 6 then 3 then 5. So it goes in that order to brightness. I really like that. That's pretty cool. So if I let go, so it's a 1 to 8 to 6 to 3 to 5. That's cool. And I was just about to say, I was like, okay, how do we know which one we're on? Well, this number changes, as you can see. So this number is changing depending on which scene section you are on. So 1 to 8 to 6 to 3 to 5 back to 1. Very cool. Okay, I'm learning. Can you chain a pattern to itself for it to repeat? So meaning, can you have the same pattern go twice? That's a good question for Corey. Can you have the same pattern go twice and then go to another one? Yeah, you can press a multiple pattern time. So like 1, 1. Yeah, there you go. So let's go here and let's go to like 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Let's see. 1, 1. Oh, this is going to be crazy. 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Yeah, this is good. This is a huge deal for me. Yeah, very nice. I'm already so nice. We got a what do you call it? A customer, a client, a person who's excited, just as excited as I am. Some of the factory kits have patterns like that. Yeah, this is dope. All right, so let's go through a few different random kits, and let's actually let's listen to this. So let me just take a quick moment to say that there are so many apps available, music apps available on the App Store, and it can be a little bit overwhelming for sure. Just today there was news about something that's exciting, I think, to the iOS community. Loopy Pro HD had like a video that came out today, and I'm definitely excited about it. I think it's a huge deal. But the idea is, to me, is that, for me at least, having apps that are like a little bit not too over the top in terms of its capabilities, I like those types of apps. So the fact that this app is, you have your drum pads, you have your sequencer, very simple sequencer, which I like. Then you have this section down here, which are like, you have everything. You don't have to go to different areas, which I really appreciate. Everything is right there for you. So for example, if I wanted to, I don't know, create my own pattern. So let's go to 9. Let's go to metronome. you have that going. Now I want to vary this. I was going to ask the question about whether or not you can make a pattern longer than this many bars or beats. Is that the right word? Bars. But I don't think that's part of what this is about. I think when you want to make a variation, you come here and you copy this to 10, I think, right? No, hang on. Copy to 10. Yeah, and then now you can go to 10. And you might be able to do that in real time as well, right? You might be able to, and I'm going to experiment with it right now, but let's see. So what if I want to get rid of something from a chain? You just hit it like that. Dope. So you said if you want a longer pattern, you can chain 2 or more together and record in. And record in. Okay, I'm curious about that. I think what you mean is you can go in here and get like a bar or a recording on 10, then a recording on 11, and then I can record those two together in succession onto 12 so that 10 and 11 play back to back on 12 or something like that. Let me know if that's what you mean. If so, that's dope. I'm not going to save this, but I'm just going to go to some more sounds. Ooh, I like this. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to try to figure this out now. So doom. So if I want to do that, you can just have a pattern chain going and then record to the chain. Each pattern is limited 16 sets, part of the fun though. Gotcha. And then record the yeah, so that's what I'm going to do right here. So I'm going to go, if I have that going on, I'm going to quickly copy. Yeah, and it's so you're right, man. It is part of the fun, and it's instant. It's not like you have to stop the beat or whatever to do that. You can get quick with that, as I just kind of demonstrated. Although I didn't know I was in record mode just now, so I want to see about undoing. Is there an undo feature on here? Let's see. Maybe not. No undo. Okay. That's just like what? This reminds me of OP1, I guess, right? The OP1 no undo feature, I think, right? You have to just deal with it. All right, so let's all right, let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is cool though. but you can edit. So how do you edit then? Oh, maybe, let's see, down here, what does this do? Oh, this shows you wait a second, set pattern length. Okay. Wait, don't delete. Okay, don't delete. Let's see. So yeah, I would want to, yeah, let's see, how would we edit? Let's see. Tap to program up top. Okay, select pad or step. Oh, so now you see where these patterns are playing at, huh? Tap to program, and then I guess can you hit that to remove? Although I do want that there. There were some other ones that I didn't want, like this. I think it was just these 3 that I was using, maybe. Like this. Let's see. But also we didn't, oh no, swing is off. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so I'm doing that only on 6. So we want to do it on 5 as well, perhaps? Okay, we're still in that mode. Okay. This is cool. So you can hit, so I think this is, that's easy to do. That's easy. That's cool. All right, so let's now delete. You hit that. All right, I'm really liking this. There's so much. Yeah, I like this. So if you are not selected on the pad, you can edit each step individually. Dope. So let's delete 6, clear pattern, and let's bring 5 to 6, and then. All right, so we want to go to 6. 5 and then 6. All right, so now let's go. Let's not make the same mistake again. Let's go to check out some of these effects on the bottom and experiment with these a little bit. And this is a nice touch, the fact that these light up on the bottom here as well, to show you what is going on, right? Yeah, maybe that light should turn down a little bit. I don't know if it's like a little glare. But yeah, so you can see what sound you want to be affecting. So right now, I want to find the hi-hats and put a delay on the hi-hats right now. And it's not happening. So it's happening there, or it is happening, but what is the D must stand for delay, right? All right, hang on, let's see. Double tap, does double tap go back? No, okay. Let's go over here. Let's try. Let's find the tom. All right, so now what I would like to do, well, let's experiment a little bit more here before going into AUM and using this beat that I created with something else and create like some other sounds with it from other apps. Press the FX menu on the top window and you can adjust. Gotcha. Right here. I'm curious about something here. Let's see. So these affect what's being played. All right, so before we even coming down here, let's check out this a little bit more, and let's see what happens if we like change some of these in real time. Yeah. I like that a lot. Okay, so you can do that stuff up top. You can change effects in real time up top. That's excellent. You can change effects for individual parts on the bottom. Now, what about this? So these are, okay, so you can, this is, I guess, where you can manage your files, perhaps? These, blue, red. Okay, so I'm not too sure about the layout, like what these colors mean, but I'm curious. These are associated with different colors. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know if you can with these colors. You probably have to bounce in a couple minutes, but yeah, that's seems like something for organization or something like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's figure out how to save. I would maybe want to save this. Probably not going to do anything with it, but you know, you should get in the habit of saving. Okay, so lock and unlock. What do these do? So you could change stuff with the, okay, yeah. So this is, it can get a little bit deep, which is good if you want it to, but if you just want a app to just finger drum a little bit, mess around with, you have that capability. Both top and bottom windows can change your view. Top and bottom windows can change your view. Yeah, down here too, right? Yep. So this is going to change the same stuff we were doing, but this is only going to change for, I think, whatever, yeah, well, let's see. So what is the no, this is going to change for everything. Yeah, I see. So that FX thing is the same on the top and bottom. Very cool. It works. It all works with the same kit, both top and bottom windows. Okay, that just can't be this. Yeah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Ah, gotcha. So the same stuff. Okay. Also, these are, that's smart. These are the same things, but you can move them wherever you want them. And I like having this here just because I feel comfortable with that. You know, I just feel comfortable having this in the top right. And the bottom, okay, that's cool. Yeah, let me know about these colors and this section here. I'm kind of curious about that. Save battery, haptics. And does this save by default? Colors are just samples, banks to keep it organized. Colors will sound good together, but you can... Ah, smart, man. Okay, cool. Very cool. All right, so I want to go to another... I mean, I guess we'll learn the hard way. I want to know if this saves. Like, oh, no, here you go. Save kit. Boom. Yellow alt sequence. So we want to save everything. So now if I get out and come back in, it didn't save. Let me know what I did wrong. I thought I just saved it, but it's not there, right? I think it was on, what was it, on one of these, right? 9 or something? Yeah. It's in your user kits. Oh, user. Oh, factory doesn't affect those. Go to the user bank. Dope. I was about to boycott and say that this app just took my Grammy award-winning drum pattern that I just created and like maybe save it, but it goes to the cloud and you guys use it for your own. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm getting the hang of this. This is dope. All right, so now what I want to do is I think that's, I want to go maybe another couple minutes. If any of you guys have questions too, let me know. But I want to go a couple more minutes and check out some more of these kits on here. Yeah, we're max volume. You can drag and drop samples onto pad so it'll go to slot of the pad. Drag and drop. Okay. From, well, I don't like doing that. I said from here, import from files. Oh, no. So like, you mean like down here if I wanted to like drag something like this over? Oh, and then if I were to save this, it's going to save onto user and it's going to keep little red as the default. That's cool. I like. All right, so yeah, so that's a great point because like for example, I like this a lot. I like that, but I don't like that snare. I mean, I do like that clap though. See, I'm about to make something right now. And look, this tempo is already set to what I think. It's weird. Both times so far when I had a little beat in my head from the sound, the tempo for the default was set to around where I want it to be anyway, which is exciting and weird and interesting. All right, let's get this recorded so I don't forget it. So we might do something like that, right? We might go to 2. It needs to be a little faster though. So let's see. Let's come to here. Oh no, here. Dun, 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 dun. Just about there. So you said great minds think alike. Indeed, my guy. Also, velocity should be active. Bottom of the pad is man, this is really cool. Not, I mean, it is still really cool, but no, it looks like it's not active. Maybe in settings or something. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's a feature that I've seen a little bit on certain apps, right? That to be able to have a little bit more control. So yeah, let me know if there's like a settings perhaps. Maybe in here or maybe not. Check settings. Let's see. Oh, down here maybe. Hard pan. Go pro. I am pro, I think already. Good. Restore manual credits. Velocity mode. Velocity. Oh, I was all the way down. Okay. There we go. Top control. What do all these mean? So it was on fix. Top. Yep. Dope. I might mess with that. Control. Not sure what that means. If that means using a MIDI controller, probably. PRS. It's like yeah, I don't know what that is. PRS center. Dope. So when you hit it in the middle, that's what she said, it's louder. That's cool. I haven't seen that before. That's pretty damn cool. So the question is, does top, what works better? I think center probably is better. That's really cool, man. How did you guys come up with that? PRS. Indeed, pressure is supposed to be velocity, but how did you like? Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so PRS supposed to be pressure. That's crazy. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. That's still mad funny and cool. I think center might work pretty cool for me. All right, so let's see this here. so now it gives us an opportunity. Hey, man, no problem at all. Thank you for joining. That was actually incredibly helpful, having you here to kind of give me a little bit of feedback and some tips and stuff. So have a great session today and appreciate you. And I'm sure we'll be talking soon. All right, guys. So now I'm going to go into AUM, and it's kind of a perfect segue. And well, let me let you guys know, actually now, probably a good time to let you know about the giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away 3 copies, for those of you who didn't hear earlier to kick the stream off, 3 copies of this incredible app on Tuesday at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be releasing another video, not a live stream, but a live premiere video, probably about 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know why I'm telling you how long the video is going to be, but you know what? That's where we're at right now. We're comfortable with each other. So yeah, I'm going to be just giving an overview of the app, and I'm going to release that on my channel. And in order to qualify for the lifetime membership for the pro features, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment under that video. And also, maybe write this number down, 1,344. 1,344. Maybe write that number down, because if you, but if you put it in the chat, I'm just trying to think, how are we going to do that? I want you guys to have a better chance to get it. No, don't write a number down. Here's what we'll do. I want you to, I'm going to put in the chat, end your comment on Tuesday's video with 3 dots like this, ... So end your comment on that video with 3 dots, just like I put there, and that will greatly increase your chances of getting a copy of this, because that shows me that you were here. Doesn't guarantee it, of course, because there's 7 people watching and there's only 3 copies, but you'll definitely have a better chance. So just remember that, and I'll probably delete that after this is over, maybe. I don't know. Is that too complicated? I don't know. Just do that and to increase your chances. But Tuesday at 3:00. All right. So now I want to go into AUM, and now I want to try to make a song using, well, maybe even, let me just save this, save kit. So saving this is going to save it to user again, I think. Very cool. I'm going to create a song with AUM with this, as well as some other synth kind of sounds. So let's do that. So let's go to AUM, and this is what's really exciting about this app now, because now AUM might be my sort of like place to go to bring everything together. I was pushing back on it a little bit because I don't know. I don't know exactly why, but now that I have a drum program that I just really like for finger drumming and stuff, I'm just definitely excited about the potential here. So if you go to SDS-X, we can launch this straight away, and we can come in here, and now it's synced to the tempo. So say if we want like 90, for example, we have 90, and that changes there right away, which is really cool. Let's try something different. Let's check out some of Soul's stuff here. Ooh, that's fucking loud. So you have to hit it up here to record in here, I think. Let's see. So we'll go here and we'll go to 16. the one thing about this app that I need to understand better is I don't like having to hit record to end my recording. Although, let me think about this. Let's see. So like, for example, that wasn't good, what I just did there. So I want to do it again. So let's try again. So now it's going to have an extra bar after, and which I don't want, but is there a way for me to chop that exact? So let's see. There probably is. If I go to File Player and I load a file, and it's the latest one that I just did, which should be the one up top. If I guess I can hit play. So if I load this in, we want to see something about the sync, but it's gonna, so what's gonna happen is it's going to play that extra empty bar afterwards. Hey, what's going on, my bro? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. I see why you were liking this app so much, man. The SDS-X. I was demoing this earlier. Now I'm transitioning into AUM here a little bit. But maybe you know this, Benjamin. So Benjamin, check this out. So let me actually delete this and let me show you exactly what I did. Maybe you can help me with this because this is part of, how do we delete file? Well, it doesn't, I can delete it later. So if I want to record a loop, and from my understanding, when I hit record down here and then this record up top and I start recording, I need to hit this button up here before the next bar starts in order to stop recording, which is a problem if you're trying to do some stuff on down the piano for you to have to think about having to hit this up top. Otherwise, it's going to have an extra bar afterwards. Any way to tell this that you want it to record for just 2 bars or something like that? That seems like that should be capable or possible. Let me know if that's possible. See, I just messed up. I should hit the stop before I end, and then it'll keep going to the end. So let's listen to that. Say if I was like, oh, let's just see how this sounds. And let's get out of here and let's load this one that we just did. Oh, sync. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's doing what I know that I don't want it to do. Okay, so you said you have to use Koala or another app. Put Koala as an AUV3 in the effects channel. Koala as an AUV3. Okay, so we can try that. So you're saying put Koala as an AUV3. This is something I haven't done before, as an AUV3 AU. Okay, over here. And then what? Go into Koala. You gotta have to walk me through this part. This is where it gets a little, that will let you record in Koala. Okay, so if I go here, so this is going into Koala, but how do I record? Do I have to do I have to do like the, I had no idea you could search on the A. Oh, yeah, that's key for me. Open Koala, turn on the headphones. Oh, like that? Okay. Oh, I see. Interesting. So go into Koala, turn on the headphones, and then probably what, do like the hold to record off, maybe? Or I wish, it'd be cool if there was a what is that called? What is that damn thing called? Like start recording once it hears the sound, right? Hold to record off. Yeah, okay, so I got that. So if I were to do like record from here, let's try. I see where you're going. Quality is great. I made it. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Now, let me keep reading what you said. You can trim and make the loop on time. Koala as AV3 is great. I made a 64 melodic one-shot sample pack. Oh, that's dope, man. Let me know. Send me a message on Insta or something. I'd be curious to check it out. You can trim and make the loop in time. And Koala options, you can set it so you don't have to keep the pad pressed and you can just crop it. Yep. Koala can be the sequencer. Ah, okay. So instead of having to, I'm getting somewhere. I appreciate you joining, man. So how do I delete again? Like, how do I get rid of this? I don't know how to get rid of this. I don't know how to get rid of it, but that's fine. I'll have to use it for something later. Anyway, so we can go here and we can use this as a sequencer for sounds coming in, is what you're saying. So we can now, I guess, do this and trim it as needed. Let's see. Audio saying, okay, so we can hit play. So we gotta make it 2 bars. That's interesting. So now you have that sound going into Koala there. So you don't have to do, so this bypasses that whole step of having to like record and then mess with that loop, what is that thing called? Like the file player, which I don't necessarily want to do. Then you can set up to 8 channels multi-out. You say build the whole song in one sequence. Meaning, so from here, if I wanted to do another instrument, so let me ask you this, Benjamin. If I wanted to do another instrument, like, okay, now I want to build on this and I want to do something like, I don't know, Moog, Model D. Now I would open a second instance of Koala, I guess, right? Like this, and AU like this, and then bring this in? Or is there a way, there's a way to get this going into the actual same set here, right? How would I do that? How do I get that in the same iteration? That I'm not sure of. Set the mix bus. Koala can't sequence MIDI out, only internal samples. Set the mix bus. Is this has to do with what you were talking about, actually, I think, on your video, which I'm not as familiar with. Set the mix bus. Not sure what that means or how to do it. So make a new audio track, put the input as mix bus. A new audio track and put the input as mix bus. Input as mix bus. All right. And then we want to receive from A and then send this to mix bus A. Like that. Okay, so yeah, you said it's saying the same thing. And then what? So from here, how do we get Moog going onto Koala? You said not to open up a new iteration of Koala here. How would I get this going to? I think I know what to do. Let me see. Yeah, if you want to sample, you should have the Koala on the mix bus channel. Oh, all instruments must go to mix. All instruments must go to the mix bus Koala is on. Okay, this is kind of making sense. So this should go to the mix bus Koala is on, and the mix bus Koala is on. Yeah, it's almost making sense. Yeah, that's it. It's almost making sense. But so, do I go here? Bus send? I'm not sure. I'll have to let me experiment a little bit here. And what is the downside of opening up another Koala session here? I mean, I think I know what it is. I just don't want to have so many different ones open. Is a synth, remove the synth and make it a bus. Now Koala is in a synth. Remove the synth and make it a bus. Oh, yeah, okay. So take this out and make this a bus. What, like a different bus? Like this. Ah, I think I see. So now send this to mix bus B. Even though now that sound that I was just using is not there anymore, but I would need to bring that digitalism sound back in, I think. Digitalism, send this to mix bus B. And then this should be, I should hear something now. Yeah. That should be coming from over here now. So this, what if I take that out? That should be, oh no, because I recorded it already. Okay, so it's a little, James missed an hour. Okay, this is confusing. Now all synths go to, okay, so all synths go to B. Let me see. Remove the synth and make it bus A. Remove the synth. Okay, so I think, let me remove everything, I think, actually, to make myself like a sanity check here. And also, how do you delete any of these? You guys know how to delete these? I'm not too sure. I may even just, oh, well, okay. Delete. All right, so I should watch that video again that you put out because that kind of didn't make sense. You delete clicking on the channel name. Clicking on the channel name. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Okay, remove channel. Remove channel. Touch the bottom to delete. Okay, so if I have this set, this is okay. We got a drum beat going here. And if I wanted to bring in a sound, like if I wanted to go here and do digitalism, well, I think you guys were saying to make, I think the first thing you said was to make mix bus, if I do mix bus A, is going to Koala first, right? Going to Koala. So that's set that way. And then I need to send something like digital. And first of all, in Koala, okay, so that thing that I recorded earlier should be gone, right? Because that's not, okay. So if I want to do something like digitalism, I can send digitalism to mix bus A. Mix bus A, like so. Now, I think, okay, so now I think if I go here, okay, nothing because this is not on. Still nothing. because this is not going to master out or something. Hardware output. No. Boy. Is it just hardware output, right? Like that, I guess. Okay. Without that, we won't hear anything. So now, I'm just looking here. Rock solid April. I love AUM. Touch the bottom to delete. Okay, so I think I'm getting there. So now we have this sound coming from this app going into Koala. So we're going to do the same thing in Koala, which is we're going to go to settings and hold to record is off. So now we go back to the drums with SDS. Okay, so I think I see. I like to set up multi-instruments first, then run them all to Mix Bus A, then set Koala on its channel and the effects and set the channel. I think I see what you're saying. Okay, that makes sense. Gladly, it's so popular. You find any questions you have in under a minute. AUM is great, but it's super unintuitive. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. But I'm getting there though. And you said I like to set up multi-instruments first, then run them all to Mix Bus A. I see what you're saying. The thing, I mean, I can see myself setting up, yeah, like let's see, like I wouldn't put the instruments there because I don't know which instruments I want to use, right? But I think this is what you mean. Like say if you have like a couple of these Mix Bus A, if I was like, okay, let's get these three, and maybe you might know which instrument you want to use. Maybe you know that, oh, I'm gonna mess with some Moog, I'm gonna mess with maybe Moog Model 15 and like maybe this Moog here, and then maybe one more, I don't know, retro piano or something. All right, let's try to get a little workflow going here. Mix Bus A. So let's send this to Mix Bus A. So everything now is going to Koala, and then if I just need to. So that's playing there. Let's make this a little smaller. So that's playing there. This one, if I hit this, it's now taken from here. Okay, that's dope. That's pretty cool. So in other words, piano, drums, bass, then run into Koala. Yep. What you chat people use most to make music on iOS. I mostly use Chord Gadget, but I'm gonna start using this a lot more now. Thanks to my man Benjamin's info. That's a great setup. What I don't like on Koala is the lack of send effects. Piano or guitar. I got you. So you would have your stuff kind of set, and then, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, bro. So we can go back here and quickly get to your sound. So now the workflow becomes, you got your drum, and then we would tap that to start recording. And I think, you know what? I think Koala starts the recording once it gets the first sound, once it gets the first input. So I believe if I hit this, let's see if that's true. So it's going right now, but I don't think there's going to be a tail there until that hit is what it's really going to start. See, look at that. It only starts there. That's pretty dope. That's cool. That's cool. So you don't have to chop anything from the beginning off. That's a big deal. But it's set the start point. It's recording, but you guys are super helpful. It's so easy to adjust. Yeah, so if I hit this, yeah, look at that. Coco, you hit it right on the head. You hit it right on the head. Look at this tail right there, but this is the workflow, I think, for me right here. This is crazy. Hey, what's going on there, Audible video? This is called the OB4. This is called the OB4 by Teenage Engineering. So you kind of got that right thinking about IKEA because yeah, that kind of look and feel to it. And it's great because you could do things like this. Watch, check this out. Well, that's not really, I mean, there's a lot more you can do with it. Crop it to use less memory. Ah, smart. Man, this is super helpful, man. This is dope. Hey, what's going on, Jersey Boy Beats? How you feeling, man? So crop, smart. So that just gets rid of that. All right, so let's actually try to make something. So let's get rid of this and let's find a good sound and let's rock. Horrible. So that should work now. All right. This is really cool, man. I was missing some stuff in the chat there. Let's see. Glad to hear it, Jersey Boy. Yeah, just be aware that sometimes koala, would you say, koala trims a little on the start. So, okay, gotcha. Sometimes you have to adjust. What I do is sample, crop, normalize. Sample it and then crop it and then normalize. Okay, wait till you start side chaining with koala. Audio damage, free compressor. I really like this way of working. We'll give it a go. I'm curious about that. Side, okay, I gotta look into that. Whoops. So I had to double bar that, make that twice. Let's go back. See if it takes a second one. So Benjamin, what did you mean by you said something about wait till you start side something? What did you say? Side chaining. I'm not sure what side chaining means. I'm curious about that though. That will ensure you don't AV. Okay, save in Koala as a track name and do the same in AUM. Ah, so that's a good question. I was gonna ask about saving. So save in Koala as the track name. So I'm gonna do that. Let's try that now. So we exit out of there. So you have to come to Koala and save it as. I'm gonna call this SDS-X live, SDS-X live, and it's going to save this into Koala songs. So move it there. Since I missed a bit, Chord is recording live lines into Koala and then arranging chopping. That will ensure. Yeah, so this actually started with a demonstration of, hence the title here, a demonstration of this app here, SDS-X, which is a really fun and great, simple yet deep as you want it to go. So drum sequencer, drum recorder, and then now I'm just kind of using it within AUM here, and these guys have been super helpful. Oh, gotcha. Side chaining, gating, ducking, lowering the audio to have the kicks come through. I got you. I got you. Okay. He is using AUM as mix and recording instruments into Koala. Yeah. All right, so let's keep it going. Oh, and you said one more thing. You said save this as the same name. So save this as so I should have just copied it, but that's okay. You did say the same name. SDS-X live, I think I called it. So save session. So now, out of curiosity, if I'm like, oh, okay, we're all done here. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. But now let's go to AUM. And if we want to relaunch that original session that we were just using, we can go to Files, Sessions, SDS-X Live. And it's going to take a moment maybe to load up. And does it load up Koala's iteration right away is the question. And the answer to that question is, of course it does. And if you hit play, of course, very cool. Save your AUM session and save your Koala. So you have to save both. So what happens? Uh-oh, hang on. Sorry about that. My battery's about to die. Yes. Many times I open GR8, GR16 and start jamming and listening to multiple old projects until I start working. I'm curious about GR16. I think I've heard of that before. If you don't save both, then Koala will lose the session. Gotcha. Good to know. This is definitely fun. All right, so I think I'm going to keep going until the battery dies, I guess. Wouldn't the AUM session save the Koala status samples? I thought it might, but it looks like Benjamin is saying, no, bro, that's not how it goes. All right, so now that we kind of have this, maybe I'll create a template. Let's clear this. Let's create another template kind of based on what I can see myself using for the time being. So I can see SDS-X being a major part for the drums to start off with. And I'll kind of learn. Let me know how this looks, if this is kind of how you guys would maybe think of this as well. So I'm going SDS-X, and then maybe I would bring in something like digitalism, and something like that Moog, those Moog synths are definitely good. I don't want to overdo it. I'm thinking like 5 different ones. And then as I kind of see what I do and don't use, I'll adjust accordingly. So you have Moog, and then maybe something like, did we put retro piano? I don't think so. I like retro piano. So we have bass, we have synths, and then let's without searching, let's just look on here and see what else we have for AUV3. So maybe, oh yeah, these are good. These 3 from Imaginando, they're really good. Maybe I'll take in, like, I don't know, FRMS. Let's take that in, and then let's bring all of these to, are we gonna add one more, which is Koala. So we're gonna bring this all to mix bus A. Is there a mix bus K? Gotta do it. Okay, you said label your channels keys basically. Wow. So down here, and like down here, instead of the names of the apps. I wonder about that. That could be good for housekeeping, but then, you know, mix bus K, yeah. Last bus is P. Okay, so you have I got to think about that. I see what you're saying. It might be helpful to see the names, but I'm wondering if I want to rather have the names of the apps, because, well, I'll think about it. Anyway, so K is going to Koala, obviously. I mean, you know, come on. All right, so first of all, I'm having a blast doing this, and you guys are really dope for joining and stuff. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe already. I've been thinking about what type of content, you know, I want to be able to bring to my community here, and I think I really like the top-down view. I really hate the screen sharing thing that I was trying to do a little bit, and really not having good luck with it because it would freeze and just do all kind of crazy stuff. So this is dope. I am gonna put in the community tab very soon with when you guys can expect these recurring every week, maybe a couple times a week, because this is a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot, and it seems like you guys are definitely vibing, so I definitely appreciate it. This is way better than screen sharing. Yeah, man. Yeah, that screen sharing thing, it's just convenient because the zoom is a little closer to the, but zoom in. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's see. We gonna get this. Come on, let's go, man. I appreciate that. Dig your video for sure. Appreciate you. So let's bring this down a little bit. Like that, maybe. Look at that. Here we go. Now you guys can't see the speaker, but that's okay. We didn't even get to OPZ. So next time we'll maybe use this with SDS a little bit. But yeah, now you can maybe see that a little bit closer. The speaker's out of view, but that's okay. What happened here? Elf audio failed. We try reloading. Okay. And let's send all of these to Mixbus K. And then we're going to save this. And then we're golden. Then we're like able to use. So what was happening with me is I was using Core Gadget, and I still do use it all the time because it's all inclusive and you have everything within that one app, and it just works, and it's just so easy. But that limits me because all these apps that you see here, I never use these apps really because I don't have a workflow, meaning didn't have a workflow. Now I think I have one that I can incorporate all these other incredible sounds and things like that, which is really cool. So let's bring this, and I have you guys to thank for that. So I definitely appreciate y'all spending some time, there we go, with me here. So that's like, so I would say, let's do what you said. Let's call this drums. I like calling that drums to start with. And then I may even eventually consider using something like Hammerhead. You can open it as, yeah, you definitely can, yeah. Stream, did it freeze again? No, hopefully not. We're still good, right? Okay. All right, so let's see. So this is looking good. Let's do like a little test run here. Let's get another something going from here. And let's go to, so I wonder, does this take, so before we were talking about the velocity sensitivity here, and we went to velocity, and yep, it keeps it. So you use AUM's template. You can also sample prod. All right, I missed some of this stuff here. Tap down. Great, nice, stream froze. You can also sample gadget. Yep, use AUM's template. You can open it up as interrupt audio. Yeah, so that I am familiar with. But I feel like with gadget, like when I'm using gadget, I'm probably not going to use gadget in here, right? If I'm using gadget, most likely I'll use it and use just gadget just because it's just quicker and instant. But when I'm using this is more in depth. This is more like, all right, let's get the full breadth of what the iPad has to offer and kind of get it going. All right, so let's see. So let's get comfortable here with just getting quickly to a recording. So we can go here. Still need to get comfortable with this. But you know what? I'll work on the drum stuff a little bit on my own. For now, let's just throw a beat on. I should be. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Hopefully you can. But yeah, so this is dope. What I'm gonna do, let me turn this down because I have to go get ready for my next meeting here. But this was definitely great. I'm excited to get more content like this to you guys and giveaways and all that type of stuff. Just a different vibe. I know a lot of you I've met virtually through other people's music producing communities and stuff like that. So yeah, just want to say appreciate you guys joining. Keep the communication open, what you guys like, what you guys don't like. Thank you so much, man. I'm excited, bro. You have no idea. Yeah, I'll be communicating in the community tab for sure. And yeah, I'll let you guys know when you can expect the regular recurring sessions like this. And definitely be on the lookout for Tuesday's video on SDS-X for those of you who are interested in that not year-long, but permanent membership. Not membership. What am I saying? Permanent access to the lifetime membership for all the features. So definitely look out for that, and appreciate you all joining. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. All right, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Awesome, Benjamin. Hey, thank you, Peter. Thank you for joining, man. See you Tuesday. Take care, everyone.